Mrs. Barbarino. I am here with a yoga class today. Today's class is just a simple yoga flow to produce calm, happy feelings. So I'm glad you're here, and we will start, as we always do, by listening to our chime. I'll ring the chime, and your direction is just to listen and notice when you don't hear it anymore. That helps us to become mindful, or to be just right here, right now in yoga. As always, if you have a yoga mat, you see mine is ready, you can get that out, but you don't need one. And we do yoga in our bare feet and comfy clothes. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to ring the chime, and again, take some slow, deep breaths and just notice when you don't hear it anymore. Here we go. Don't hear it anymore. I'm going to set this aside, and so let's get started. We're going to start by sitting on our mats, crisscross applesauce. So you just sit down, crossed feet, real gentle and easy class today. So rest your wrists on your knees. And we're just going to take 3 slow, deep breaths. So breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more big, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Maybe stop for a second and notice how you're feeling. You can put your hand on your heart. Is it beating really, really fast? Or is it nice, slow, even? Just notice. I'm feeling pretty calm. All right, and then we'll start. So we're going to stretch our bodies a little bit. So what I want you to do is we're going to bend right here at the hips. Just bend forward, bring your arms out long in front of you. And just hang out here for a minute. It might feel really tight here in your hips. Let me show you how that looks from the side. And that's okay. It might feel tight, it's okay. Just breathe, that's going to help you. Just take some deep breaths. Breathing in and out. And then go ahead and sit up tall. Let's roll our shoulders a couple of times. 2 more times, we're rolling backwards. 1, 2, and now let's go this way, forward. Roll those shoulders. That feels really nice. 2 more times forward. 1, 2, nice job. Then we're going to come to our hands and knees, and we will do some cat and cow stretches. So your hands are on the mat. Make sure your wrists are below your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Knees are right below your hips. And then just let your belly drop and your head looks up. Your chest is pushed forward. This is cow pose. And then let's do the opposite, which is cat pose. And your eyes are looking at your knees. Your back is arched like a cat stretching. And then let your belly drop again. Your head looks up. Your chest is coming forward. Cow pose. Let's do that cat again. We are working our back, getting it some stretches. Let your belly drop for cow. We're going to do this one more time. Let's come up to cat. There we go. And then we're just going to stop here, and we're like a table right now. Let's try a little balance pose here. So we're going to do that by sending one foot out behind us and the opposite arm out in front of us. And let's just hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that down. And let's do the opposite now. The other leg goes out behind you. Opposite arm out in front of you. Head is looking down so that your neck doesn't get sore for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that hand down. And then let's sit up tall on our knees. We're going to stretch our arms up over our head. Just get a great big stretch. This feels so good. And we're going to lean to the left. And then sit up tall again. And now let's lean to the right. Feeling a stretch come up your side body. Sit up nice and tall. We are going to try to do camel pose. This is a really big stretch. So I'm going to have you just do one arm at a time. So let's take our left hand and see if we can touch our left heel behind us. Your other arm can just go straight up. So you get a big stretch here. Let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back up. You might feel this right here. All right, and now we're going to try with the right hand. So your right hand is going to reach for your right heel. Other arm can stretch up. And let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Now, let's see if we can get both hands on our heels. It's a really big stretch. It opens up your heart. Let's try it. So here goes my left hand and my right hand. Let your head fall back. What a beautiful stretch. Let's do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Oh, that feels really good. But now, let's put our hands down and do those cat and cow stretches again. It should feel really good. So here's that cat stretch. Feels so nice. And then let your belly drop. Your head looks up for cow. And let's go again back to cat. Down to cow. And now we're going to sit back in child's pose. So you're going to bring your knees a little bit wider on the mat. Your toes, your big toes can be touching. And then we're just going to fold forward here, keeping our bottom down on our feet. Put your forehead on the mat. And then you can stretch or walk your fingertips forward. Keep pressing your bottom down on your feet. This feels really good. Child's pose. Boy, if you are ever feeling upset, this is a great pose to do. It feels wonderful. And just breathe and relax. 2 more deep breaths here. One more. That feels really good. From here, again, we're gonna watch our shoulders, make sure our shoulders are over our wrists, and then send your feet back, and let's just hold a plank pose for a little bit. So both feet back, we're on our toes and our hands. Let's hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog right here. Here we are. Downward facing dog. See if your heels will touch the mat yet. Mine are still up a little. They're not warmed up enough yet. My calf muscles won't let those go down just yet. Okay. Look at your hands. Bend your knees. Hop or step forward. And then slowly stand up just halfway. Still looking down at the mat. And then forward fold. And then we're going to go ahead and stand up all the way. Bring your arms up. Hands overhead. Maybe take a little tiny back bend. Exhale right here. Everybody doing okay so far? This feels really, really good to me. Just a nice slow flow. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is warrior 2. So we're here, we have our prayer hands in front of us. Pick your left foot up and step it back as far as you can. Your toes point toward the long end of the mat on your back foot. Your front foot is pointing forward, and then sink down in the pose. Bend this knee. Try to take up a lot of space on your mat. See if you can do it. One arm in front of you, one arm in back of you, and your eyes are looking out over your middle finger in the front. There we are, warrior 2, nice and simple. Just breathe. Take another big deep breath in. And out. Can you get lower in that pose? Can you walk your front foot forward a little more? We'll hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to take the bend out of our front knee, and our front hand is going to come down next to our foot or on our leg for triangle pose. The other arm goes straight up, and you're looking up at this arm, looking up towards the ceiling. So if you can't get this hand down here without bending your knee, then just keep that hand on your leg. It's okay. Everybody's going to look different in every pose. Just keep breathing. 2 more deep breaths here. One more nice deep breath in and out. We're going to press our hands down on the mat. Spin your back foot forward. Step forward. Slowly stand up to mountain pose. Bring your arms down. So nice. All right, we're going to try everything that we just did, but on the other side, okay? So here we are in mountain. We're going to pick up our right foot, send it back behind us as far as we can. Bend your front knee. One arm in front, one in back. Take up a lot of room on your mat. Sink down into warrior 2 right here. Just breathe. Take some deep breaths. Breathe in and out. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to take the bend out of our front leg. Take your front hand, Put it either on your leg or on the floor, whatever you can do without bending your knee. The other arm goes straight up and your gaze is looking up at the ceiling. And this is triangle. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 hands down on the mat. Spin your back foot forward. Step forward. And let's stand up into mountain. Take a big deep breath in. Bring your hands down. So nice. So let's try a balance pose while we're standing. We're going to do a nice tree pose. So what I want you to do is just pick your left foot up out in front of you. And then when you're ready and you feel balanced, bring that foot next to your leg. So it could be either resting on your ankle or your shin, or if you want to, you can try to bring that all the way up onto your thigh. And let's bring our arms up over our head. Here's tree pose. So let's take 2 deep breaths while we're here. So breathe in and out. Another big deep breath in and out. You can bring your arms down, set your foot down, shake it out a little. We're going to go for tree pose on the other side. So I'm keeping my left foot down. I'm picking my right foot up right in front of me. And I feel balanced. So I'm going to bring this over. I'm either going to rest it against my ankle or my shin, or all the way up on my thigh. Never against the other knee. When you're ready, bring your arms up over your head. See if you can get taller. Suck your belly in. Pull your belly button like you're going to pull it towards your back. Get nice and tall, lifted. Let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your arms come down. Let your foot come down. We can shake that out. We're going to try just eagle arms today. So let's breathe our arms up and then bring them down halfway. Palms are out to the sides of the room. And then I want you to bring your left arm underneath your right arm. Your hands come together. Put this thumb right on your forehead. So from the front it looks like this. From the side it looks like this. Eagle arms. And let's just hold that for 2 deep breaths. So breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to unwrap our arms. Roll your shoulders a little. Let's try that the other way. Other arm on the bottom. So breathe in and up. Exhale your arms halfway down. Palms are facing out. And when you're ready, this time we're going to take our right arm underneath our left. Wrap your hands together. Put that thumb of your right arm on your forehead. It looks like this from the side. Take 2 nice deep breaths. So breathe in and out. One more big deep breath in and out. And then go ahead, unwind your arms. Maybe we'll roll our shoulders a little bit because that feels nice. And then we're going to get ready to get back down on the floor. So you want to make sure you have enough room on your mat to do do that. So let's take our arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Just bring your whole body forward. Think about bringing your head as close to your knees as you can. You could wrap your arms around your legs and pull your body in. It's okay if you need to bend your knees some. Just get small. And now just let everything hang down like a rag doll. You can shake your head. No. And yes. It feels so nice. Let your arms just dangle. Feels really, really good. So we are going to go ahead and just sit down here. Our feet are out in front of us. And once again, we're going to sit up nice and tall. This is L sitting. We look like the letter L. We're folding right here from our hips. Just fold forward. See if you can grab the bottoms of your feet. Bring your head as close to your legs as you can. This is just a forward fold, seated. Breathing. Breathe in again. Sit up. All right, and then we're going to come down on our back and pick our hips up for a little bridge pose. So we're going to lie down on our backs. Legs are bent, feet are flat on the mat. Pick your hips up, keeping our shoulders down on the mat. Just getting a nice stretch here. Feels really good right here, and it's stretching out the leg muscles. It feels nice. Taking some deep breaths in and out. Breathe in and out. And then let's go ahead, put your hips back down on the mat. Feels really nice. Pull your knees into your chest. And let's rock side to side a little. You are massaging your back when you do this. It feels really nice. Right here. All right. And then put your hands behind one knee or both and rock yourself up to a seated position. So there's one more thing I want to do, and this is how we're going to end our class today, and that's with our feet up the wall. It's a great way to lay sometimes. These are just cupboards that could fall over, so I'm going to use this back wall. And the way you do it is you put your body right next to the wall, and then I'm going to put my feet up on the wall and my back is going to come out this way. So here's how it looks. Feet are up here. You have to be careful of my pretty wall hanging here, right here. Hello. So while you're here, this is a super relaxing pose. Anytime that you are feeling any kind of anxiety or anger even, if you need to calm down and become mindful, this is a great way to do it. So while you're down here, place your hands on your belly and just close your eyes, and let's take some deep breaths here. Just keep breathing. Start to notice how your body feels. What are you noticing about your toes when you're lying like this? What I notice is my toes are starting to feel tingly. So just notice that. That's neither good or bad. It just is what's happening. It's okay. And my body feels really heavy on the floor, and that's just what you want. You want to be able to just relax. Just sink into the floor and relax. It feels really, really good to do this. All right, I want you to notice how your head is feeling today, right now in this moment. I feel super calm and peaceful. So I'm going to take one more deep breath in and out. And then I'm going to bring my feet off the wall. And I will sit back on my mat. Crisscross applesauce, just like that. Man, did that feel good. I hope you did it and I hope you liked it. Let's take a last big deep breath together, everybody. Ready? So bring your arms up, up, up. Breathe in. Exhale nice and slow. Namaste. The good in me sees the good in you. Have a great day.